Hi there, it's Liam from Miniature Wargame Warriors, bringing you a product review, another one of the Rubicon kits, the T34 76. So, yeah, I'm going through a bit of a phase of Rubicon at the moment. After that first kit, I thought it was a great build, and you get loads of options in there, which I thought was fantastic. So, yeah, I bought this after the Rubicon sale, the Bank Holiday sale, but the Day sale. Couldn't find it, they weren't in stock on Rubicon themselves, so I couldn't get it in the sale, so I just went to Amazon, picked it up there. So yeah, let's take a look inside. On the back, once again, you got another write out of history of the T34s. You got contents of the box as well, I believe it's on the front. So it says here, get a 28mm scale kit, can assemble a T34 76 model 40, 41, 42 variant. 2 guns, 2 turrets, 2 holes. 2 hole. Oh yeah, 2 hole variants and 2 robo choices and oil drums. Easy to assemble. And then, like I was saying, the history on the back. And you also get the decal sheets as well, which like I say, I was quite surprised about really in the last one. So let's crack it open. Alright, so once again, plastic everywhere. There's the decal sheet. Very nice to have a few different ones. So you do get quite a few choices really on that. I think maybe more than the Warlord stuff really. There's the instructions. So with this, Ken's mentioned it a lot on the channel. You get the actual track separate pieces, so you don't have to glue 2 pieces of track together and hope the lines sort of match up nicely. It kind of comes as one big piece. And also you get the 2 options, so you get a steel road variant and a rubber wheel variant. So I'll probably be doing the steel wheel, as I'm trying to make it sort of Stalingrad tractor factory style. So they would have had rubber maybe, or a storage. So yeah, you get your 2 options for each model. Assembly notes. So yeah, if you look at here, it says the vast number of tanks between 40 and 42. These were the 2 basic turrets included with the gun kit. So you get 2 turrets and you get 2 guns. Even says here, look, the F34 76mm gun from the Stalingrad tractor factory plant. So easy choice for me. Yep, shows you how to put the turret onto the tracks once you've done that part. It's just a push and twist, which is really handy if you want to change out the turrets. So I'm assuming you can just literally make both turrets, which is great. I mean, one of them's a welded turret and one of them's a cast turret. So you get the options there as well. Then you got all your accessories, your front driver's hatch. One of them's 40, one of them's 41 and 42 variant. So you got loads of little extra bits. So these I think are the sort of fuel tanks of the original one, I think. Oh yeah. So A4 is the original, yeah, and then A10 is the 42 model. And then you got a few extra side bits if you want them. Extra tracks, it's quite cool. Or you can have fuel drums as well, optional. But it's quite nice, this little designer's note here. It says, obviously due to the amount of T34s going in and out of factories to be repaired, it's kind of encouraged to just use random pieces, because especially something like the Stalingrad tractor factory, where they would have used whatever parts they had sent in, or they had left, just to get them out and fight it in front again. So yeah, really nice complicated kit. Well, not really that complicated, but it's just nice to have loads of options. You don't get that very many places. So yeah, that's the instructions. take a look at the spoons. So yeah, they come in these plastic bags. Nice little extra bit of protection, I suppose, but I'm not sure whether how much protection it really gives you extra. But you got your main hole there, your two turrets. So one of them's a welded version, one of them's the cast. So I think this is the cast version, and then this is the welded version. But I think what I might do, because I've done this so many times in the past, and I always say I'm going to definitely do it next time. The actual sprockets and all that along here, where the drive wheels are, I'm definitely this time going to spray them first and give them a base coat underneath at least, before I stick the main part together, because it's always hard getting in between the wheels. Probably do the same for the actual tracks as well. I might just give them a spray and sort of give them a base coat so you can get into all the hard to get places. So here's the wheels. So these, I think these slot onto the actual hole. Yeah, so it looks like they slot in between the hole and the tracks, so you do get a full wheel out of it, whereas some kits you just kind of getting it sort of a pretend part of the wheel. Yeah, so they must slot on there. These bits must just slot onto these. This part you actually connect to the hole, so you get a full wheel all the way through. So yeah, very detailed. Got some other little bits here, some turret hatches, I think. Exhausts. I think they're the really old exhausts. So I probably will do that. I think probably put the really old exhaust on the squarer ones. And this is your last sprue. So one thing I find with these Rubicon kits is the sprues are just huge, and there's like loads of air gaps, especially considering how many options you get with these sprues. It's quite amazing that they don't use up the entire sprue really with the amount of space they've got there really. But yeah, you got all these little extra bits here, the antennae for the radio, which is quite cool. I don't think you get a driver in this one, which isn't too much of a problem because I rarely ever do that. If I was ever going to do tank wars, I'll probably just do a bit of extra graffiti or something on it just to make me remember which one's the commander. Well, mind you, I think most of the time you keep that secret anyway, actually, in tank wars. But yeah, that's obviously the turret ring, I guess, maybe. You only get one of them, I think. So, maybe you can only have one, but I think you can change it out. We'll have to see. So I'll go build this now, and I will come back to you with how easy the build was, whether there was any issues. Just like before with the rocket car, I'll probably just do a quick explanation of little details that I liked on the way, and little bits that were kind of tricky, but yeah, little hints and tips. So see you in the next bit. Right, I'm back. So I went ahead and built and painted the T34. It was a very nice kit all in all. I definitely recommend the Rubicon kits. They're really cool. So I've also tried a few techniques on this as well that I'll explain a bit later. But yeah, all in all, very nice kit. I do like the fact that in these kits you get the full tracks that come as two separate parts you glue together. Very nice extra bit of detail. So you know you can paint it all properly before attaching it to the chassis, which I didn't do this time, but it definitely will be something I will do next time on these kits. You get loads of options, different backs, different fuel canisters at the back, different front. You get like a welded version and a casted version. Say a few different turret options, different configurations you can have on the turret, which is very nice. So yeah, definitely recommend the kits. They are very nice, just with little details and a little bit of history in the manual that I really like. So yeah, I went ahead and built it, and when I was painting I also put on some I tried out some of this plastic putty, which I don't know whether you guys have seen, but what I wanted to do was, because it's a casted turret, I think I read somewhere that in Stalingrad they use quite a lot of the casted turret version, so I wanted the turret to be sort of casted effect. So I don't know whether you can see it, but I've put some of this putty on it, very watered down, and it sort of solidifies into a texture, which also really helped with the whitewash, because it came off in quite big flecks, but I mean it's really adds a little bit of texture to it. I know you know, the rest of it's quite smooth, but you know, for the turret just to have that little bit of casting sort of texture to it, I think it's just pretty cool. I think I'll do it on quite a few of my next projects coming up. So yeah, I went ahead and put the decals on, and then I also tried the whitewash effect, which I've not tried yet on the tanks, but I'll tell you what, it was real good fun. So I used a hairspray technique. What you do is, once you've finished all your base layers on your tank, spray it all over with some hairspray. You probably see tutorials here, there and everywhere, but quick rundown of it. So you just spray it all with hairspray, leave it a good hour or so to sort of set with that. That acts as sort of like a barrier for the next layer of paint. So then I went ahead and airbrushed some of this Tamiya X2. I think you can use, you know, different ones, but I quite like this one because it's quite thick anyway, so when it comes off it comes in quite gloopy. But I watered it down about 70 to 70% thinner with my airbrush, sprayed it all over, give that about 20 minutes to sort of set, and then you just literally go over it, put some water on first, and just go over it with a dry brush and just literally just scrape it off, and it just flecks off. It's really cool. So it's a really easy technique. I don't know why I've not tried it before, but yeah, it really sort of looks battered, this T34. And then after that I also went over and done the mud effects, put in some typhus corrosion around the wheels, and went over it some orange as well to add a bit of rust in there. But yeah, it looks a real battered T34. It's been through the war, that's for sure. But yeah, really fun build and paint. Learned a few new techniques along the way, and yeah, really nice kit from Rubicon, and yeah, I'll definitely be buying a lot more in the future. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment if there's any extra content you would like, and we'll try and add it to the next one. Thanks guys, bye.